Mama, when are they starting?
So I really don't have any justification for criticising the future of my city's cycling infrastructure, given that I really rarely, if ever, lend my voice to any directions or plans that they have. I am part of an advocacy group, or a member of a group anyway, that advocates for cycling infrastructure, but they do a great job with such a tremendous battle that they have. But I just despair sometimes, I really do. That sign back there, I'm not sure when it was, I think it was installed recently. It's basically telling cyclists, if you want to go through town from Sandy Bay, which is where you start when you're at the university, you should be taking this back road, so these quiet streets. Now, on the surface of it, that seems like a really good idea, a logical idea. If you're a cyclist, you're more vulnerable, and the more direct routes through the city, the arterial roads, they're a lot more dangerous for cyclists. But I've got a couple of issues with this fact that cyclists are now being directed to the back streets. The first for me is it seems to absolve the council of any responsibility of actually building cycleways that are direct routes for cyclists. It is. Take care. I also take issue with having to ride up Napoleon Street, but that's neither here nor there, I suppose. Oh, mind you, it's pretty steep. To be honest, I really only have one issue with it, and that is I'm getting treated like a second-class citizen because I ride the bike. That announces to me this idea of sending us down the back roads, that it's okay for cyclists to be sent the long, complex route, whereas cars are given in the more direct routes. It sort of reduces the legitimacy of my riding on the arterial roads even more. Like now I feel like I'm going to get even more grief from car drivers saying, well, why aren't you using the back roads? The council says that you have to use those. Jeez Louise. Yeah, so basically, it's just a small rant. I'm not happy about being pushed off those roads. I'm not happy about the council absolving themselves of actually doing anything proper to take away a, you got the right of way, sweetheart? Take away a single lane of parking and put in a bike lane. Like, it's so short-sighted. If you want if you want to reduce congestion in the city, and Hobart is a critical mass at the moment, I'll talk about that in another video, it's just awful. Like, if you want to do something about improving the public health of your city and the freedom of movement through the city and the general peace of mind and enjoyment of the city, you have to put, like, people's movement, have to give them an option to be able to move freely and healthily through the city. I'm so sick of getting pushed to the margins on a bike. I'm having a real cry about this now. Anyway, I always go on about legitimacy on the roads. Well, if you push cyclists to use the back streets, the invisible streets, just push them out of the way, you are not going to get any more legitimacy. They'll stay on the fringes and you won't get any more people riding their bikes. So Hobart community, you obviously feel passionate about this issue. What are you doing to affect it? Well, like I said before, pretty much nothing. So I'm just pissing in the wind, really. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. You know what's really annoying? That was quite an enjoyable ride through those back streets.